Alright, y'all, we're back with another video. And so, this is part 13 already. Holy. So, last episode, we bought these two fields right here, 48 and 49. And we connected all three of these fields. And, now we have to plant. It's just gonna be one big soybean field. I think that's what we're gonna do here. Or we could do canola, but I feel like soybeans would be good. Canola is also a really good crop in this game. But maybe if I get another field, I might get canola. You know, because we're going to need some variety, so we can get a lot of money. We can't just grow the same stuff. Because then you just bring it in, and then the more the market will go down, the more you just lose money. So eventually we're going to have to bring in some variety. I'm just going to hire Antonio to work on this. He's a new guy here. I actually found him on Craigslist yesterday. So Antonio's going to do this. Says he's planter certified. I hope so. So he has taken over the tractor. It's still December. It's 9:13 a.m. Is grass ready to harvest? Oh, it was just harvest. I forgot I already harvested it. Well, we gotta figure out something to do. Maybe we should scout out the land. Oh, this is still turning grass into silage. So that's gonna be doing it soon. I feel like we should mow more grass. Oh, we don't have a friggin' tractor. Yeah, I should get another tractor. I don't know. I feel like we should scope out the land. Or we... You know what we could do? Get more trees for our firewood there. First, I want to scope out the land. I'm gonna take a turn. We're just gonna go right to our fields, and I want to explore the area. You gotta see what we got here. What is that? Is that what I think it is? It's a rock mine? I swear this wasn't here before. What the? It's literally a rock mine. I kinda wanna buy this so we can get some good money. It's kinda weird how it's just a straight line, but this, we can make some good money off this. And if we get a jackhammer and we could like just start hammering into that mound, we can get so much rocks. Extra rocks. That might be good land to buy, because it's only $20,000. But then we'll also have to buy some equipment with it. I'll just have to buy a bucket with my skid steer, but I don't know how well that works. Then I'd probably have to buy a dump, or I could, wait, I could just use my trailer. But it's better if you get dump trucks and stuff. Because I don't think it'll break. My trailer could break. Due to too much weight. I feel like we just do some trees, get some more wood into our firewood bed. I feel like that would be a reasonable thing to do. Oh, frick, I gotta equip my chainsaw again. Speaking of which, I don't even have a chainsaw. I just have an axe. We're also going to equip our marking spray, which is also used to start up our vehicles, of course. We're going to take it out on that tree, this tree, and these two right here. That should get us a lot of wood. So let's start chopping these things down. Firewood hasn't been getting us too much yet, but once it's on the peak price, we'll be selling for a heck ton. We'll be selling for a lot. Now, I'm wondering if there's a thing on the firewood thing where it'll automatically sell. Now, I'm not going to be able to see how much money I'm making off of it, but if I look in the production section and look in the factory or something in finances, then I can just transfer the money that I've gotten. Could work. Alright. We're just going to get 2 trees at once. We're going to take 2 trips, because 4 is definitely way too much for this thing. Even 2, we kind of struggled. We're just gonna try and get these trees out of here, which they should be now. And we're gonna try and whip it around. Just so it goes quicker. Okay, nah, it's fighting against me. I'm gonna have to do it backwards. Alright, that should be good. Going max speed backwards. Pretty good. When you're carrying 2 spruces. I don't think it's spruces. I think it's spruce. It's kind of like sheep and stuff. You can't say sheeps. And bison. Ox. And, elk. Deer. Fish. Kind of like that, I feel like. Spruces? That doesn't sound right. I think it's spruce. No matter how much you have. You gotta say how much quantity you have. So you, like, you know. Because you can't say multiple. Because it doesn't work that way. Oh, we have 1 bag of firewood already. This factory's been doing well. Antonio's been working here for a little bit. So that must have been her. Alright, I want to check this thing out real quick. There's a way to automatically sell it. Okay, so we're just gonna have to load this up and sell it real quick. Wait, actually, what's the sell price right now? Or for, like, next month, because we're gonna have a lot next month. If it's good, next month, then we're chilling. Oh, next month is actually really good, so yeah, we're just gonna keep it on selling. February's top price, but January's top price. So realistically, yeah, we can just sell. Automatically sell. Is the good one. And when it's not in the good months, we could just like stock. Or we're gonna go in the stores. I'm staying in the other farm so I can see how much we can get from this. So I can then transfer it to our farm. Or my farmers. Probably sell at the market rate too. Usually that's where it's the most money. 1,041. You just round that. Usually we round here because you can't really like get an exact amount, so that'd be $1,000. Because if it's not over 50, or 50 is actually can't go up. So that's gonna be $1,000 to our account. It's always nice when you get some extra money. We're gonna see how much we can get from all of the trees we have for firewood. All the trees are already chopped, so we don't need our axe. Boom. Okay, got 2 more. Just gonna carry on out of here. I'm gonna go reverse because whenever I go forward, it never works. Besides, like the first 2 times I did it. So we're just gonna have to go reverse. I feel like a skidder or something would be good. Something that can haul trees, but I don't feel like I'm gonna have a firewood business forever, you know. But we're gonna have it for a while. I'm also thinking about getting like a trash business or something. Maybe like a construction business. I would have to get a freaking dozer. Those things are like 200,000. Maybe more. Could easily be like 300,000. Plus like the attachments are probably like 400. Very expensive. So I don't think we're gonna be able to do construction business. We can do destruction business, where like we take the materials and stuff. We could open a recycling center. That's what we could do. How much even is a recycling center? I actually want to check. Pretty sure it's in decoration. Okay, I'm just looking at all of these stuff. I forgot there were Highlands. What is this? Okay, it must be in others then. I have so much mods activated. I have like a lot, bro. Oh, I can set up a pond. There already is a pond in the center though. 250,000 for a recycling center? Really? Dude, that's crazy. What if we get the bank? The bank could give us money so we can get it because this place doesn't have a recycling center. In a recycling center, we could get a lot of money off of. People just bring in their materials and stuff that they don't use, like grass and stuff and mowing. They just bring it in and we can sell that. That's literally easy money. We would just have to put some selling points. Sell everything points. All the recycling spots. Okay. 4 trees should give us a lot. I'm pretty sure 2 trees of what we did last time, it gave us like 7 bags, right? So we should get like 14. That would be some good money. You know what? Let's check on Antonio real quick. Antonio's actually kind of cooking. Look at that yield bonus in this field. Oh my god, it's 95. About this field. 95, about 47. Oh god. It's because it's my field. We need like manure or something spread on this one. This one's 47's not gonna yield that good. 48, 49 gonna yield good. It's alright though. You know, 2 out of 3 What is that in percentage? 2/3? What's that? I forgot. Oh, shoot. What? My guy's tank is empty. He needs more seed. Frick. Start up the truck. We gotta go grab seed from the shop. Luckily, we overestimated how much seed we had, so we have extra. I don't really know how much he's gonna need. He's probably gonna need like one pack. One entire pack of these things. Okay, which one has less? That one has 240. Oh, I forgot there's extra. I have a lot of extra. There's 250 in these ones. All of them have 250 besides this one. 240 should be enough realistically. I'm not sure though. 240 should be enough. I'm pretty sure if it's like 300 though, but 240 should maybe get the field close to that. Maybe. I don't know. I should just buy it for seed. We're gonna fill Antonio up real quick. Alright, Antonio. What's your percent looking like? Oh, only 66. That should be good enough. Alright, just start going. Oh, nobody's even in the cab. Antonio must have left. Alright, start working. Alright, Antonio just got back, so should start working here in a second. Nice. We don't really have to worry about seed for a while. We have a solid amount. Oh, harvest on the custom field we made is already next month, I'm pretty sure. That looks like a very dark green. Might be another month, I don't know. But I feel like next month is going to be harvest for that field. It's not going to be too good of a yield, but it's not like 47 when we first harvested it. Holy, that was terrible, dude. It was 0 fertilized, so it was only a 52 bonus. Wait, this is 100% fertilized? It must be because it's firstly plowed land. It's been plowed for the first time, so I think that's why. We're gonna get a great yield on this. It's always a good thing when you have a good yield, especially when you don't have like a manure spreader or anything, to get that 100%. Pretty much here we just plow and we frickin' just use our solid fertilizer and hope we get the best yield that we can. Because we don't have a manure spreader or anything yet, but we could buy one. Or straight up just get a sprayer. That might be a solution. What the frick are these things? We could literally just buy this for 700 bucks. I think that's the plan. I want to customize it a little bit. I want to make it my custom kind of metal color. Metallic. Yeah, it kind of looks like metal. The tank color. I feel like a nice bright, like green or something would look good. Yeah, that'll work. The tank color is in 1,500 bucks. Okay, dude. And whatever, it's 2,200 bucks. Not gonna make too big of a dent in my account. Alright, that sprayer, holy bro. We're lucky we found that. I should have most likely checked the used vehicle sale before I got that, but luckily it wasn't on here. Okay. There's a bio baler 65% off. Well, I don't have any Poplar. This is 48% off. Still very expensive. The Lamborghini tractor, dude. There's a rice harvester almost 50% off. Mulcher 64. There's some good stuff on the market. What's the yield? I don't even know what the yield was on my grass field. I'm pretty sure it was good though. 50% fertilizer, probably gonna use another 50. We can get a really good yield. Antonio's doing pretty good. You got some good fertilized land besides 47. We're gonna have to spray that. I'm gonna go to the shop, rent a tractor so I can start spraying. Some fields that I feel like would need sprayed. So like our grass field and stuff that could use sprayed. Okay. What tractor do we want to rent? Probably not too big of a tractor because it doesn't look like it would take that much power. Looking through our options. I think this is going to be our one. Nice little garden tractor. This should work really good. Alright, we're renting this for the day. It's going to cost us about 400 bucks. Which I feel like is a lot. Oh, and we have to buy a spray for this. Some liquid fertilizer. How much did it say it fit? 400, okay. Okay. Liquid fertilizer. Nah, it's not gonna work. We're gonna have to buy 4 of these. 640 bucks on some liquid fertilizer. Not really the amount of money I want to spend on some fertilizer, but we'll make a lot of money off of it. And so will the shop. Alright, let's get started. So I think we should start off on our grass field. Then when Antonio's done doing this, we could spray 47 to get it a good yield, because it's terrible. It's only 50, so it's not completely bad. I said bad. It's not completely bad, because, you know, 0% fertilizer is the worst part. It's not completely terrible, but I would like to get it a better yield since I've just gotten this sprayer. It would have only been 700 bucks, but I had to get the colors, because the colors are just better. I spent an extra 1,500 bucks on the 10 color. It was worth it though. And we're gonna start spraying this field. You know, we rented out this tractor for the day, so that's what it is. Antonio's the only guy that we have right now to work with. So we're gonna have to do this whole thing. Maybe I should turn my lines on so I don't mess up. I feel like that would be the best. We're going through a lot of liquid. We're 88% just from that one row. Okay. Where are my lines at? There we go. Okay. Turn on sprayer. Boom. We're gonna get this field done eventually. Yeah, we have pretty good working there. Luckily, most sprayers are pretty good. And this shouldn't take too long. Especially when I just sit back. All I have to do is set up the line. Good. And then eventually we might have to get more fertilizer. No, we might be able to finish the field, I'm not sure. From our first pass we used 11%. So I wasn't really getting that much though. Because I didn't use it. So I don't know why I wasn't using mine. It's very easy for this tractor to handle this. It's a good thing I rented this one. It is very cheap. $400 bucks. I feel like I got scammed out of $400 bucks. I also had to spend $600 bucks. You know, sometimes it's just really good to make it in life, you know? We probably have like 2 or 3 more. Grass field is gonna yield very good on the next 2 months. That'll be February we harvest again. Gotta get some good money out of this. I also gotta get those sheeps eventually. I gotta buy some more. I just said sheeps. You gotta get the sheep. You gotta get sheep. Guys, we're harvesting this grass. We only get like 4,000 bucks. I feel like if we just give it to the sheep, then we get some. I said sheeps again, dude. Stop saying sheep. It's because I was talking about, you know, you can't make sheep and stuff. You can't put an S and stuff. Now I just have them. Because the sheep, they'll give us a lot more money from wool than what we would do if we just sell them the grass and get some stuff. So we could give our grass to the sheep. And we can get a lot of money off the wool. And then we can also have some silage, I guess. The silage will probably have to come from these grass parts that are not on the field. Just surrounding the field, probably. Okay, turn on. Boom. Wait, isn't this the same as I line? Where's doing this line? Let me check actually. Oh no, this is a new line. Tonio's almost done. %, fertilize is gonna get us good yield. Almost at 50%. Ready? We're probably gonna have to fill up again so we can get 47 sprayed. They should add a drone mod or add-on that you can buy. Like when Giants makes extra downloadable content, you know? They should make it so there's a drone mod that you can get for like $2. And you can like spray fields with it and stuff. Okay, I gotta see where my lines are. Okay, this is new. So we only have about 3 more passes while we're doing this one. And then we'll have 2 more. You should be able to finish the field. We just made it to 50%. And we're more than half, I think. So I think we'll be able to finish this field and then we'll figure out. Alright. Alright, right here is gotta return it. Kinda hit the wall a little bit, but luckily the wheel kinda like saved it. At least it was the wheel that went into it, not the entire tractor. Okay. We still have 69,526. Haven't lost too much money today. I think we've only lost about 3,000 maybe. Pretty sure we started this episode at like 72k. Or somewhere around there. I don't know. We're just gonna leave our seed here. The shop doesn't really care. Boom. Alright. Should get some good yield on this field. How is our fermenting silo doing? It already has 2,000 liters of silage. Now that I feel like all of our workers are done and stuff, I think we should just sleep as soon as I get back to the house with the 7810, because, you know, it's just nice to have all your equipment at your house. You know, the plow and the planter I'm going to keep at the forest area, because that's just originally where they were. I'm just going to keep them there. I still remember that first episode when I was just hauling in some trees and stuff. That was old times. We're only hauling trees in. Not to instantly sell them. We haul in trees to our firewood thing. I also want to get some trees for our wood chip thing, but I have Antonio and his friend Marco do that. They both just kind of. They should have brought in some more wood to this thing. So we should be. I'm not really sure yet. Yeah, Marco was working. I'm pretty sure. So we should be good with the wood chip thing. We'll be able to collect that next month. We use a decent amount of gas. We have like a quarter gallon. I don't think we've ever filled it up, so it's been using some gas for a while. Alright, we gotta clean this thing, of course, with our super cleaner. Look how fast it cleans it, dude. It's like pretty much already fully clean, dude. It's the most insane stuff. Spent $100 on that stuff, so it better work. $100 on that stuff. But, yeah. The bottle's not that big, you know. So I'm gonna have to buy another one eventually. Okay, now we sleep. The days don't really last that long. But you know, we gotta do what we gotta do. The days don't last that long because we have it in half speed. Because, you know, I want to have a lot of time to work on stuff before it gets dark, so usually this will do. We'll have a special new series coming soon, eventually. Great demand at grain sell and market. There's a great demand at the co-op right now. I wonder what's on the market right now. I don't even know. Must be some peak prices for stuff. It doesn't look like any. Whole green beans are good. I don't do green beans because freaking harvesters are expensive. And it's kind of annoying to do them. Okay. Not really anything's on good price besides green beans. Soybeans, they could be worse. They could be worse. It's still like 3,000 and stuff. Holy, grain cells going for 5,000. Holy dude. I need to see if this is ready. Please tell me it's ready. It's not ready yet. It still has another month. Oh my god. I wish I could sell this month. There's 5,000 at the freaking co-op, dude. In February, it goes down a lot, dude. No, dude. That was really bad timing, dude. Ah, great. We're not gonna be able to harvest till next month, dude. And then our grass field's also gonna be ready to harvest next month. Alright, we gotta check on. Wait, how much money did we make from that firewood? Should have automatically sold. How much did we get from that? I have to check the finances because I don't really own it. Okay, sold products. I don't even actually. What's January now? 22,479. That's a lot of money, dude. 22,000. That'd be 22,500 if you round it. And we can't get the exact price in Farming Simulator, so we're gonna do 22,500 to my bank account. Oh my god, we're so close to 200,000, dude. We made some really good money. Last of wood chips. Every 1 liter of wood is 1 liter of wood. Marco did some really good work by himself. He didn't even have the help of Antonio. He got this trailer 76% full. He did some really good work by himself. He must have been working on it all day. Because he saw we already had a lot of wood, firewood things, so he just started working on the wood chip thing. The firewood thing's my job, and the wood chip thing's their job. Because I simply don't really care about the wood chips. It just came with profit, so you gotta have an advantage with that, I guess. Okay, I have to pay Antonio and Marco too. Their payment's gonna be $2,000 for their work around the farm for the past 2 months. They actually live in that house right there, so I kind of built them their house. I built Antonio and Marco a house for them. I didn't even know that. They just started working for me 2 months ago. How long ago was that house made? I don't even know. Maybe like 3 or 4 months. I don't remember how long ago it was. But I actually built that house one. We're gonna see how much we can get from the wood chips here. Oh, it looks like we're gonna get a lot. Oh, we're gonna get a decent amount from this. $17,304. I feel like wood chips always give a lot, no matter what month it is. What's the wood chip price even look like, actually? I want to see what it looks like. Wood chip, wood chip, wood chip. I wish you could put... I wish they made a search bar on the price thing so you'd find stuff easier. Instead of having to go all the way down, you know. Okay, wood, where's wood? Chips. Oh, they're actually a solid price, no lie. Wood chips the best in October and November, December, and January. They all stay like the same exact price pretty much. So that's pretty good. That's a good market. I really wish my soybeans were ready this month, but they weren't. I don't really know what work there is to do around the farm. Because pretty much we have everything done. I think we buy the quarry right now. That's field 51. We still have to buy field 52. I think after harvest we're going to get field 52. Yeah, another 19,320. And then we're going to expand even more. We're going to have a huge field. Okay, the land is ours now. We're gonna need some equipment to start scooping and stuff. Luckily, we own that forklift, so that's good. Wait, not a forklift. Why am I saying a forklift? If we're gonna call it a skid steer, a forklift, dude. Luckily, we own that skid steer. My brain's not braining today, you know? My brain's not braining. You know, now that I realize it, my brain is not braining. But our skid steer, you know, we rented it. It came with property, you know. And we also have to pay $300 this month. So we're just gonna buy a skid steer bucket so we can start scooping. $700. I don't know how good our trailer's really gonna work. With the rocks, it might break. Who knows? I really don't want that trailer to break because that's a really good trailer. Our field looks insane on the map, dude. Look. It's nice having some big fields, though. There's some big fields on this map. It's usually kind of by the shop area. We got some big fields here. We pretty much made a field that's the size of this field. Pretty much. Kind of. I'm pretty sure kind of close. Maybe about half of the big field, maybe I'd say. Not really sure. Maybe it is like the completely big field. Could be. It's probably really close to that 9 acre field actually sounds really good. I could buy one right now, actually. They're actually only $54,000. So I could buy one and still have decent money. That would be a lot of money off. You could probably make all the money we got from it. We probably like already pay off the field. feel like I'm gonna need a dump truck. There's that 180,000 one. That's nice. Very expensive though. This one's 175. You can make it a 50,000 liter. Holy. Dump trucks are kind of expensive and not in our budget right now. You know what is in our budget though? Let me find it real quick. Oh, we could start crude oil production too. That would be some really good money. I probably need a license for that though, and that's probably a lot of money. I think I passed it. Yeah, I passed it. Holy dude. We could buy an excavator. Holy, that's actually kind of expensive. That doesn't even fit that much. There's a tele truck. That actually might work better than the skid steer. I don't know. I don't think it will. This we could buy. 80,000 then? We'll go like completely broke. I won't be able to buy the lime thing though. That's the problem. We could buy this, but I don't feel like it's worth it. I think we just use our trailer for that. You still have to buy that lime factory. How much is that actually? There's so much factories, dude. Oh, it's only 15K. You just simply put that on our land, dude. We still have 79. Well, now we can't buy it, but we're close. We're just gonna have to use our trailer for a little bit. And just hope that it doesn't break. It shouldn't break. It's a dump truck. But it could. You never know what might happen. I don't even know how good this thing's gonna work. It might take over. Probably will. Rocks are really heavy. Especially when you have like 1,000. It's like water. Water's weight is really high. Like if you try picking up a giant like 5 gallon well, it's not too heavy, but it's tasty. Water and stuff and rocks and sand and stuff, they're awakening. Especially when you have great bucket. Entire bucket full of. Like, I'm talking these buckets, not like standing plastic buckets. We'll go and test it out. See how good this thing works. If it wants to scoop rocks, of course. Because the buckets in this game are smooth. You do not want to work on it. Wait, nice and flat. That's always the strategy. Yep, there we go. Now we're collecting. Okay, it's not terribly bad, but it feels weird. Oh, yeah, we're starting. Probably be best if we get trailers, because I don't want to take multiple trips. I'm just gonna do this real quick. I just want to see how good it is. Oh, yep. If you raise it too high, you'll freaking tip. That's really scary. We need something a lot heavier than this thing. This thing's just gonna have to work until we can get more money. Okay. Oh, we also need water for this thing too. Shoot. Might have to get a water trailer. Where is water trailer? Water trailer. Here we are. Okay. There is some pretty good ones. There's some pretty good ones here. This one's $800, and if it's 2,000, that's not bad. I feel like this right here would be good though. This fits 5,000. I feel like this would be the best. Yeah. Nice. Alright, we gotta bring you over the tractor. I wonder if our truck would be able to use that water trailer. I really hope so. So then we can just bring in multiple loads. Actually, a very smart idea. What if I just pull out a small little rice field right here? How big do I have to make it? Perfect. Finish that. Beautiful. Is there any way I could change the land at all? I want to change it back to rock. Oh, yep, that's nice. That's a lot better. I didn't realize you could do that. Alright, now it's just going to be pumping rock. Flood. Beautiful. Now we can fill up water there. Our nice little custom water filled thing. And it's free, I think. I don't know if flooding it is free, but the water's free. Okay. We just gotta hope the water trailer will work with our truck. Wait, what one did I buy again? That should work. Bro, I think after our quarry business, we get a crude oil thing started going. We should, like, oil mine. I don't really know how much an oil miner is. I kind of forgot, but if we can use that rocky land, that same exact land that the quarry's on, once all the rocks are gone, and the production's completely dry and stuff, and we can't get any more rocks, I think our plan is simply just to freaking put some oil miners on there and start mining for some oil and stuff. We're gonna have to buy those oil barrels, which are like 20 bucks each, but those aren't expensive. Okay, so, or we could like start digging up the ground too to find some rocks. Which the ground's literally rocks, so that'll be easy. I don't know, but we're gonna be mining rocks for a long time. And it's gonna be a good hobby that we can do when we have nothing else to do around the farm. Because we literally have nothing to do around the farm, so pretty much just doing this would be fun. For a very long time. Hook that up. And we're gonna start driving over there. It's nice that it actually worked. That's very good. Usually the big trailers don't work, but if you get a good modded one like this one, then you're good. This is a trailer from FS17. It might also be in 19, maybe also 22, but 25 is not in this game. All I remember it from is 17. That was OG days. Alright, refill. Why is it not letting me refill? Not letting me fill. Oh, might be because I had the open cover. There we go. We had the open cover. That makes sense. Alright, we're filling her up. I'm pretty sure the water's completely free. Even flooding this little area, it's free. Sure. So we're getting some good water here. We're just pumping water from the ground right now. Very nice. Takes a little while to fill up, but this is completely free. The only thing we had to spend was getting that little field, which is probably only like $5 or something. Alright, just filling up water. We're probably only going to get one tank into this thing for now. So then we can start mining some rocks and then we get more. I'm just going to start filling up another trailer so we'll have it when we need it. I don't want to get in the way of us delivering rocks. Okay, this thing's really touchy. I don't like it. Accelerates too fast. We're gonna let that do its thing. Still have a little bit of space to go through. Alright, let's start going some rocks. Getting some rocks here. A wheel loader would be really nice. We'd probably have to like rent it. Okay, well. Conveyors would also be really good. I don't know if we're gonna be able to lift that high. You actually lift it that high. That's surprising. Dump! Okay, this is how it's gonna be the entire time. We actually managed to raise pretty high. You just have to raise while you're not moving. That's the meta. No, stay down. There we go. We stand still. Raise. Okay, that's too high, that's too high, that's too high. Nope, lower again. Gotta get this. How do I do it last time? Gotta raise it slightly. Get close to it. Frick. This is not working at all. Conveyor system might be better. This is not working. This should work. I forgot it does that. I'm gonna have to wait. Yep, it works. Great. Excellent. And then you can extend that out. That should be good right there. Alright, looks good to me. We finally got it working. Luckily, we didn't need that extra conveyor belt. Now our skid steer is pretty much useless. Where did I put the truck? What did I do with the truck? Oh, try that. I didn't even realize this right there. I'm blind. Alright, we could probably get another water trailer in there, because that's going to take a little bit to fill up. Take it this way. It should still keep going, because we're not that far. Alright, we're going to go empty this. Then we have this little storage area here. We can put our water and trailer stuff I'm pretty sure we know the lime fill things right there. I thought that's where lime pallets would start going. But now we have a little storage shed for our water trailer. That's nice. I think our skid steer is just gonna stay at the firewood spot because it can't scoop rocks at all. It's terrible. Alright, this last trailer we should be good on water for our first month of lime. That should give us a couple of cycles. We're leaving that there now. Oh, the tractor's full. Oh, it's struggling a little bit, but this tractor's very strong. We're still hauling at 8 miles per hour. Pretty good. At least we're not going like 2 or 3. It would take a little while to reach 26 miles per hour. Our highest, but it still hauls pretty well. Alright, can I dump your question mark? There we go. Okay, we have 20,000 water in here. It's making lime fast. How does it make it that quick? We already have 4,000 already. We're at half speed right now. And we're getting like 20 liters of lime per second at half speed. How is that even possible? That lime thing is way too fast, dude. We're gonna have a lot of money eventually. What's the lime prices looking like? I'm gonna need Ted to shut up. Birds. Did I pass lime? I think I did. I was carried away, you know. I was like zoning out. I was like staring into space. Here we are. Oh, the highest is 459. Right now is solid prices. Alright, let's get back to the conveyor belt. Never thought I'd hear that sentence in my life. Restart my headset. Alright, we gotta disconnect this. So I can move this back. Move this back to here.
Make sure you go to the title screen though, otherwise it won't save anything.
Get into here. Reverse. Okay, nice. Now we're just gonna extend until we reach. Nice. Every once in a while we just gotta fix the conveyor, otherwise we're good. Well, that's filling up. I'm gonna go check on our water thing. Probably could just like turn it off. Probably. Yeah, it's still going. I'm just gonna fill it up just in case. Yeah, water. I'm gonna have to wet this thing down. Okay, I did not need to do that. After this thing's done filling up, we're just gonna turn off turn off the pump. It's just pumping in the middle. It's full. I would have to empty it. The water level's at 25%. Just empty it. You don't need any water. Bro. What the signal? Oh, tractor is full. It's full. We're clearing out those rocks pretty quick now. Making a dent. I think after this dump we should be good. And next month we should get a decent amount of money. I hope. Alright, we should be good to sleep now. Wrong house, frick. No, I don't want my cleaning cart, dude. Alright. It's January, February, probably like 8 o'clock maybe. I mean, at 8 o'clock in real life in February, it's like pretty bright outside, so realistically it should be good. Yeah, it's bright, dude. That's nice. 8 o'clock, it's nice and bright outside. That's nice. Stop. Okay, so our soybean field is ready to harvest. Grass fields are ready to harvest. We're gonna do that next episode. Wait a minute. You see what I'm seeing in our money right now? So we had 23,000 before we slept. We have 53,000. This business is insane. Holy. We just got 30,000 for like 2 dumps of rocks. That's an insane amount of money. Alright, we're ending the episode here, bro. I'm happy, bro. The quarry was worth it. We just gotta pay off all the conveyor belts and stuff, which we're close to doing. Maybe, I don't know. But goodbye, y'all. I just spent a lot of